This is the UnCurious Droid. Let's continue our examination of the Lunar Excursion Module. Before you now is an image from NASA and claimed to be a spacecraft on the moon. The question before you in this video and beyond is, are you looking at a spacecraft or stagecraft? Now, earlier, you remember, we were talking about that rocket nozzle. That's an awfully big rocket. You've been traveling from 60 miles up, going 4,000 meters per second. You have a lot of momentum. And you must slow yourself down, turn a horizontal motion and orbit into a vertical motion and land on the moon. Not only do you have to do that, then you have to be sure that you've carried all of the rocket fuel and oxygen you need to get home. So, we'll take special attention to this notion of a nozzle, a rocket nozzle, which doesn't leave much of a mark. Now, you may note, if you pay your attentions to under the nozzle, you do see a slight discoloration. However, I would point out that if you travel your eyes to the right, you can see this discoloration is naturally occurring and not just under the nozzle. In fact, there is not a pebble, not a small stone, not even the dust disturbed, and so gently was its descent that it didn't even leave a cloud of dust that in any way would land on the pad. This seems to me a rather magical and astonishing claim, that you can actually fire a rocket, fire that rocket 18 inches from a sandy surface, and not produce a dust billow which leaves not even one speck of evidence on the pad. Now, this is a disturbing conclusion many who wish to believe they're looking at a spacecraft would have to explain. Even an uneducated layman might question why none of this evidence is present in this photograph from the moon. Let's continue. Now, train your eyes under that kind of white cord dangling, and I believe I detect a footprint. What's amazing to me is there are no other footprints I can detect under his foot or around it. Are you looking at a man on the moon